What's up, y'all? Let's get straight into it. Now, I'm the type of individual, before I pass judgment on anything or anyone, I like to do a little research for myself. I heard all the controversy surrounding the movie The Woman King. Checked it out, and guess what? In my personal opinion, I think the movie was as terrible as they said it was. We're going to get that little slavery issue a little later. I'm going to make this short and sweet. But the very first thing I didn't like about the movie was the way black men were emasculated in that movie. Have you ever seen an entire race, entire tribe, an entire ethnic group of black men, all of them weak, incompetent? What do we do that at? That's a flat out lie. That tribe that was portrayed in the movie is no longer in existence. Thank the Lord. They did some horrific things. But what I don't like about the movie is the way they only like to talk about issues surrounding slavery. It was not about us being enslaved in the New World. They try to hint at our own people enslaving us. But they only tell the part truth as usual. They don't want to talk about Africa being a gigantic continent, right? And Africa broken up into different tribes, ethnic groups. You understand? During that time, there were tribal wars going on. One enemy was capturing the other and had prisoner of wars. The Europeans came over there and took advantage of that and say, hey, we'll take these prisoner of wars off your hands. Here goes some guns and some money. It's like, cool, go ahead. This was not the time of the internet or even the telephone. It took years, if not decades, before the continent of Africa knew what the Europeans, the slave masters, was doing with their prisoner of wars, bringing them to the New World and around the world and making them complete slaves and subjecting them to the conditions they did. Tell that truth, but you won't do that. You give some bullshit like The Woman King. It's funny how they never tell the story about what happened prior to slavery. We don't want to talk about the Cushites, that ran the planet. We don't want to talk about the 25th dynasty, the black Egyptians, the black pharaohs. We don't want to talk about King Menelik out of Ethiopia, a direct descendant of King Solomon himself. That's our history. That's our truth. They don't want to talk about those black Olmecs that was here at least 5,000 to 10,000 years prior to Columbus touching the New World. They don't want to talk about that. What they want to talk about is some obscure race and tribal people don't even exist anymore. And call the story The Woman King. Man, y'all miss me with that. It was hot garbage. It was trash. I suggest if you haven't seen the movie, I wouldn't go see it. Complete waste of time. I never want to see a garbage movie like that again, man. Them folks ought to be ashamed of themselves. Thank you for tuning in. God bless. One team.